Began the game with a three, dives into the defense, into the Clerc. Nice defense by New Jersey, and they trigger it to Kidd, and Orlando back on D. Jason Kidd coming off a double-double. Nails a two-point shot.
Well, he got off to a big start in Philly the other night. He had 3 threes in the first quarter, and again, they had a big spurt. They started out that game about, if you watch Jason Kidd, he's going to be the help man the whole night. There he is to get a steal.
Here they come with a 2-on-2. The fake and the drive by Jason Kidd, who's got 4. It's McGrady with the fake on Jefferson, and they're going to play him tight. Jefferson on McGrady. And the rebounding now even at 4 apiece as Jefferson goes spinning the other way, and he gets 2 and puts New Jersey on top for the first time tonight.
Anything, but he's making the open shot. And behind that three-point line, he's shooting a pretty nice percentage.
Doug, such a hard worker. He was on the bench to begin the season. Good pass from Martin into Kidd.
Well, he thought he was going to come out of. You got to make sure you go all underneath all those screens and make Jason Kidd shoot jumpers. But Kevin, watch this here. Watch where Bogan goes. He tries to chase him around. You got to go through that screen rather than around it. And then McGrady follows. So it is tough right now. But you know what? When you get in the business, you understand it. Your whole thing as a coach is do the best job you can do. And if it's not good enough, they'll find somebody else. But you can't compromise who you are to try to keep people happy. And that's, again, New Jersey on the run there. That's exactly what they want to do. Get out and run. They have speed. They have.
Welcome back to Orlando. Some fast break points. The #1 transition team in the NBA, the New Jersey Nets.
Well, again, you know, this is when they're at their best. You turn the ball over, Jason Kidd in the open court. This time the beautiful fake of the pass, lays the ball in the basket. Oh, they got Mashburn back. He had a big night last night to help New Orleans win, but we'll see what happens here in the last 38, 40 games.
Julia is out. Howard is in. Here's a 2-on-1. Harris to the trailing Jason Kidd.
I'm telling you, when you coach against New Jersey, you turn it over. As the opposing coach, you just drop your head because you know they're going to lay the ball in the basket. I mean, you don't even want to watch the finish.
Closing in on 8,000 career assists is Strickland with the ball right now. Played at DePaul. Good fake by Kidd. Tried to take it inside. The breakaway with the feed from Jefferson, and Jason Kidd sailing the other way. He's got 10 points, 2 assists in 12 minutes. And the $103 million man is playing and worth every penny tonight for the Nets.
Spurts, and more spurts. You play New Jersey, you got to control the game with your timeouts. Donnie Davis recognizes that after 2 quick turnovers and a score. He said, we've got to stop this. Well, I think what happens now is, you know, there's so much pressure on coaches to win. The moment there's a little bump in the road, unless you have some championship rings or, you know, you've been around for a long time or whatever, chances are you're not going to be able to survive it. And, you know, we have to see Jason Kidd with a little pull-up jump shot, but we have coaches' watches now, spin the wheel, which coach is going to get fired.
Here comes Gooden, the former college player of the year at Kansas. Into Rogers. And scoops it up. With the rebound by Martin, who is hustling, and Kidd doing the same thing, swinging the other way. There are not many players as fast in the NBA from baseline to baseline as Jason Kidd.
And with the ball. I mean, this is a guy who won the skills competition last year. He's so fast with the basketball. I'm not sure he's the fastest player in the league, but he's the fastest player with the basketball. And look at his body. He's so strong. He weighs 200-something pounds now. What he says is, you know what, you stopped me last time, but I'm going to keep the pressure on you. You cannot. And then Sunday, the All-Star game, all on TNT. Jason Kidd off to a great start, 16 points. And it'll be interesting to see as the game goes on. A lot of times he'll pick and choose, and I think right now he thinks his team needs him to score a little bit in this game.
He had a triple-double against the Magic last year. Now he's got a game-high 18 points, does Jason Kidd.
In Orlando, if they don't score 100 points, it's very difficult for them to win. Kevin, on the year, when they score 100, they're 9-7. When they don't, they're 4-27.
The Nets have 7 assists to 3 turnovers. Another hit. It's Jason Kidd with 20 in the first half.
Threes, man. You've seen that thing last.
Hey, there's Jason Kidd.
He's not old.
You wanted to say something about Jason Kidd.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you why the shot makers, guys who can make shots. And this is where I talk of playmakers. Because in the playoffs, this happens a lot. The teams know you need fast break opportunities, or teams know your thing. So you just make plays. You can't teach this. Finch over there, I can't think of the coach's name, but Byron Scott, he's not teaching none of this.
You got to take Kenyon Martin's right little jump hook away. That's exactly where he wants to go. He can come right out of the halftime and go right to him to get a quick shot.
Kidd slides it inside for Kittles. Back to Kidd, open, and he's got 22.
See, that's a transition basket. They scored in about 4 seconds. So that's really 20.
At least attack the basket, and last but not least, keep Martin off the glass. Guys?
Howard's got 4. Here comes Kidd as he slices his way in for 2.
Well, he's going to have to carry them. He's really the only guy that can create their offense right now. Magic back into a zone.
It's Kidd feeling it tonight. 2 more, and his 26 points is a game high. With I'm going to ask you for a good casserole recipe here in a second.
There we go. We'll have a good meal after the game, Coach.
Yeah, go watch the Dukies.
There you go.
There goes Kidd. Inside to Martin as Jason Kidd gets his 3rd assist tonight, but none prettier than that right there.
Oh, that was a gorgeous pass. Actually, he put spin on it.
Yeah.
So he threw it out, and the spin on it sort of brought it back away from the defender.
Strickland, that's the 3rd on Jefferson.
Look at Kenyon Martin's position. Did you see the spin that Kidd put on that ball? He spun it out, and then it went away from the defender and right into Martin. And have to defend, and this is a team that thinks they're going to beat you by outscoring you.
Maybe that's what they feel up in Boston as well, because it looks like they're emphasizing a lot of offense up there. It goes in with Martin having it ricochet off his palm as he was sailing off the baseline.
Question is now, that ball goes in after he's hanging on the rim. So watch this now. The ball goes up, and then he hangs on the rim. So they give him the basket, and he's hanging on the rim after that play goes through.
Tonight.
Well, New Jersey just doesn't shoot the ball well. There's a great opportunity. Watch McGrady now holding his toe again. We got to keep our eye on him. He has really struggled with that. And Jason Kidd, no sympathy for right now. Tracy McGrady limping. See if Johnny Davis is going to take a timeout here.
How about the deep?
How about the last 2 years? Him off the bench shooting the basketball has really been a big part of New Jersey's success.
And a 3-on-2 the other way. Kidd will add to his game high. He's now got 30 points. 8 rebounds and 5 assists, 30 points and 30 point. Here comes New Jersey shooting 45% from the floor.
They'll take away their layups and they're shooting in the 30s. I mean, this is a guy, Lucius Harris, that's a guy who made shots the last couple of years. And that's got to be, you know, bring us in. The night before at 36 and a half, 8 threes against Cleveland. So New Jersey has really done a nice job of making it a tough night.
Kidd, 35 minutes, 30 points. Harris again, he's hit 3 in a row. Lucius Harris warming up, 8 points, all in this 4th quarter.
So
rebound, Rogers.
That's why you want your star to be your best player, your hardest worker, and all those different kind of things. That's why I have the ultimate respect for Kevin Garnett. His kid's loading up the 3 again. He has 33 now, but you know, Kevin Garnett's been in Minnesota. He's played for Flip Saunders all the time. They've had
Nets are, if you can believe this, only 6 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Here comes Kidd, a game high 33. McGrady leads Orlando with 22. And here comes Kenyon Martin. Nice move, slithers down the lane and puts it through. And Kenyon Martin, 8 of 10 from the field, 8 rebounds and 8. Jason Kidd, another Miller and Doug Collins. Kevin